Diego Padres. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Ron Choi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his
Leading off
last
the
3
afternoon
starts,
for
he has a
Tampa
whip
Bay.
of over
The left
1.50.
Jesse.
Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting fourth.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now to the plate, Boof Bobo, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Mm, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Now a curveball misses inside.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2. The Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kevin Almanzar is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Rich Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Rich Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now in the box, Sean Sims. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Almanzar is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
3-0 to him now. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Doug Monroe. Ball one. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 22 home runs and 93 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, hits, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. The great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Brady Day, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 24 home runs and 74 RBIs. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitts stands at second with no outs. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The pitcher, Kevin Almanzar, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesse Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's
ball 1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 hit out towards second. Sims gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Pitts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Line drive to left. Daly is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays lead it 3-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker in the zone, called a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Cal Daly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pitts. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. On the season, Seager carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains full. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Connor Pitts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit high and deep to right center. Monroe sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jeremy hits. And a ball, 1-0. He's got that average up over 340 now with 38 home runs and an even 120 RBIs. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here now is Mike Zunino. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he takes ball one. Sliced hard, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Chris Mallory, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
There's ball four.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ron.
Into the box, Ron Choi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
Next to the Padres, the shortstop, Rich Anderson.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Rich Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Mallory over at second. Choi on at first with nobody out. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit to third. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping in, Sean Sims. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Popped him up. Bobo is there. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Daly going back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Standing in now, Brady Day. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Kevin Almanzar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready for another shot now, Sammy Pitts. From the stretch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. So stepping in, Doug Monroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, hits. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hits, has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Cal Daly. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Padres down in order. They're down here 5-1. Ready once again, Connor Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mallory is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The catcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two and one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Line towards center field. Mallory will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's one away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Now the 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27. Chris Mallory.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Mallory. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5-1. Cliff Shaver takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 2, Cliff Shaver.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Pitts.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Settling in now, John Piss. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here's the pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Monroe ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Into the box now, Brady Day, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He went down on strikes last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Kevin Almanzar, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. 1-0 the count. Swing and a liner. Foul. Almanzar is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Monroe moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Padres 1. Byron Matlock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Byron Matlock.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Rich Anderson. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts is there. 2 down.
Next for the Padres.
At the plate, Sean Sims. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at Petco Park, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Tyler Clippard.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts.
The third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Clippard, a former Cincinnati Red. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 strikes.
6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
3-2 now. That's popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0, here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Sims takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hits. Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Jeff hits. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Doug Monroe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. On his way to pitch number 100. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pitts. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Cal Daly.
Cal Daly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Bobo gathers, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-1. David Ito has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, David Ito.
John Pitts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1 now. All even now, 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Brady Day. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
In now, Kevin Almanzar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. No. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Daly is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. Day, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit in the air to right field. Monroe on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Padres 1. Benito Ordonez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Ordonez, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 the count now. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Ordonez has registered more than 80 innings of work, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. A payoff pitch one more time. Pitch popped up, but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Chris Mallory.
In now, Chris Mallory. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Jimmy Calero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jimmy Calero.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 7-1. Aroldis Chapman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Aroldis.
Now batting, Connor hits. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Bobo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mallory shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1.
2-1.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Rays 7 and the Padres 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Rich Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Line hard. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Sims. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Down and in, not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0. Doug Monroe waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Doug Monroe.
Digging in now for San Diego, Doug Monroe. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Pitts. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Cal Daly.
Daly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that misses, ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. Popped up. And that misses 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Sims at third. Monroe on second. Daly on at first with 2 down. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mike Zunino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 18, Gregory Pitts.
Mike Zunino will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Two out, bases loaded. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Chris Mallory would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Ready now, Chris Mallory. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Tampa Bay Rays with 114 wins, most in the division. Kevin Almanzar wins his 17th game of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over.